Welcome to the Farmingdale High School Mixed Chorus Spring Concert. Earth Song was written by Frank Tichel, and it was written during a time of war with the belief that music can heal hearts. The words sing, be, live, see are the opening words. Earth Song is a beautiful song that inspires light to the listener to open their hearts and mind.
During a time like this when nothing is simple, Earth Song is a strong reminder of the power music has over people. We hope you enjoy this beautiful piece.
Obviously, this year has been a struggle for everyone, including our Farmingdale community. Our next song from now on is from the musical, The Greatest Showman. It's a beautiful song with a powerful message that we hope brings light from the dark year we all faced.
Its powerful message of rising above and banding together as a community is incredibly relevant to the year we've all experienced in the midst of the pandemic. It speaks to how we have continued to show support for one another and persevere through these trying times.
Thank you, Ms. Mishke, for continuously lifting our spirits and showing us the light. We really do appreciate all you have done for the chorus this year.
This song features solos by Mateo Larino and Ryan Laughlin. It also features Joe Connors on drum set, Trevor Gayron on guitar, Amaya Johnson on bass, and Mr. Joe Franzino on piano.
We hope you enjoy our performance.
Champagne with kings and queens, the politicians praise my name. But those were someone else's dreams, the pitfalls of the man I became. For years and years, I chased their cheers, a crazy speed of always needing more. But when I stop and see you here, I remember what all this was for. And from now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, let's wait until tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. And let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, from now on. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. From now on, and we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, let's wait until tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. Let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, from now on, home again. We will come back home, we will come back home, home again. We will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. From now on, from now on, home again. From now on, from now on, home again.
Hello, so now we're going to be doing our chorus senior send-off, which is a special part of our program every spring where we acknowledge our seniors that are a part of chorus. So I'd like to introduce Mr. K to start us off.
Thank you. Good morning. I just want to be as quick as I can. I was blessed the past several years to have 5 wonderful members of my women's chorus Some of the ladies had been in both mixed chorus and women's chorus continuously, but all of these girls have been dedicated and faithful in their making women's chorus the best it could possibly be. First up, I'd like to call a couple of ladies who are remote, but I just want to mention their names. They will be receiving, you girls will be receiving your plaque shortly. Lisa Smith and Jessica Conklin. And so I congratulate you, and I want to give a little shout out to Jessica Conklin, because in addition to receiving a plaque for her dedication, she gets a little certificate because she has been my remote assistant, and she's been helping me all year, this crazy year, to help me out with attendance and all other sorts of things. So great shout out to those ladies. Next, I'd like to call up a young lady who was remote most of the year, but she has happily to me returned for the last couple of weeks, and that is Lisa Smith. Not Lisa Smith, excuse me, Shalani Umana. Shalani, come on up. And next up, I would like to speak a little bit about Crystal Noonan. Crystal is also a member of Mixed Chorus. Crystal Noonan. And I've got one, wait, hold on.
Okay.
I have a certificate for Crystal, and if I get the right one, I can tell you what it says. Here it is. It says, In-School Secretary for Women's Chorus. Thank you. And last, certainly not least, is my right-hand lady and my left-hand lady, and any other hands, Allison Virgilio. Thank you, don't go left. And I do have a certificate, and it says Lead Assistant to the Director of Women's Chorus. Thank you so much. All right. Moving right along, I'm going to move on to members of the jazz chorus. Many of these people, most of these students are members of the mixed chorus as well. Some of them have been with me all 4 years. Some of the folks have just joined me this year, but I'm going to do a quick shout out to these people, and if you guys could please come up and receive, let me just show you guys, you're going to be receiving a nice certificate of congratulations for your participation. Thank you. And first off, I would like to invite Sarah Bassine to come on up. Thank you, Sarah. All righty, I'm sorry. I'll stay right here. Olivia Espinosa, come on down. Thank you, Olivia. I can't move from this spot. Thank you. All righty, and Brooke Kavalka. All righty, and Tyler Haldesall. Thank you so much, Tyler. You're the man. All righty, and Aiden Kelly. And let's move along here very quickly. And Gabriela Sferlaza. I would be remiss if I didn't talk about a little bit about Caitlin Cavallo. Caitlin, come on down here. But don't go anywhere. Caitlin has been my remote person, the person who I have questions when I forget things. She reminds me. She has really been indispensable, and so she also gets the lead assistant to the director in jazz chorus. Thank you so much, Caitlin. I have two quick shout-outs, although they're not vocalists. Well, actually, they're vocalists, but they don't serve as vocalists in jazz chorus, but they have been indispensable, not only in jazz chorus, but pit orchestra. First up is Abby Faber on electric and acoustic bass. Thank you so much, Abby. I'm gonna miss you. And And last but not least, I gotta speak to Mr. Connors. He has played in my pit orchestra. He has played in pop songs. He played today. He's gonna be playing next week. You guys don't know, but you're gonna be playing next week. And so give it up for Joe Connors. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so now we're moving on to the mixed chorus senior send-off. A little bit sad, I have to be honest, because this is the last group that I taught when you were in 6th grade. And so I have been with you guys in 6th grade. You went to Mrs. Tucker in 7th and 8th, but I was still around. And then you were with me, I think in women's chorus, a lot of you, right? And then here, so I have known so many of you since you were 11 years old, and so you will always hold a really special place in my heart because of that, since you're my last group, since 6th grade. So at this point, I'd like to acknowledge the seniors in mixed chorus and announce what their plans are for next year. So I'm going to start with Sarah Bassine. She is going to SUNY Geneseo, and she's undecided. Congratulations. Next up, we have Katie Edwards. Katie is going to SUNY Geneseo for childhood education. Next up, we have Maggie Hill. Is Maggie here today? I'm not sure. But I'm acknowledging her even though she is home today. Maggie Hill is going to Farmingdale State for nursing. So congratulations, Maggie. Next, we have Sharon Lynn. Sharon is going to Pace University, and I had to have her write down her major because it was too complicated to remember, for advertising and integrated marketing communications. Congratulations. Next, we have Crystal Noonan. Crystal is going to Adelphi for psychology. Congratulations. Allison Patica, come on down. Allison is going to Binghamton, and she's undecided. Binghamton. Next up, Christina Ryford. Christina is going to Seton Hall University and beginning a PA program. Thank you. You're welcome. Congrats. Next up, we have Zoe Leung. Yeah. Zoe is going to Texas A&M for aerospace engineering.
Yeah. That's right.
Next up, we have Tyler Hawthersall. Tyler is going to Binghamton University for business management. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next, we have Freddie Caden. Freddie is going to SUNY Purchase, and he's undecided. Congratulations. Next up, we have Vinny Satilli. Vinny. Vinny is going to Farmingdale State College for manufacturing engineering. Congratulations. Next up, we have Matt Tolson. Matt will be attending Farmingdale High School again next year, so we're excited to have him continue with the program. Next up, we have Justin Winkler. And Justin is going to St. John's University and studying business management. Congratulations. All right, we have a couple of remote seniors I would like to acknowledge as well. Abby Sneed, who's going to Malloy College for business management.
Abby.
Yep. And also Lisa Smith as well, who I am unsure what her plans are for next year, but Lisa Smith as well. Yes. You have more class. Okay. Next up, I'd like to acknowledge my executive board. So starting with Lily Bodwin. She was secretary of the mixed chorus this year, and she is going to the college at Brockport and studying secondary ed for social studies. Thank you. Next up, Heather Cacase. Heather was another one of my secretaries. She's going to University of Vermont and studying health sciences. Congratulations. Rachel Goldberg, come on down. Rachel was one of my section leaders this year. She's going to SUNY Cortland and studying elementary and special education. Also would like to acknowledge, she's not here today, but Leanne Nicholas, who is another one of our section leaders. She is going to the University at Albany and studying biochemistry and molecular biology. And last but not least, I'd like to acknowledge my 4 presidents that I had of the chorus this year, because originally in the beginning of the year we were split, and so I had 2 presidents per section. And then we all came together, so I have 4 presidents of the chorus this year who have helped me out so much. So I'd like to start with Brooke Kubelka, who's going to Stony Brook University and studying biology. Next, we have Gabby Sferlaza, who's going to Pace University, and she is undecided. Next up, we have Aiden Kelly, who's going to Rider University and studying musical theater. And finally, we have Caitlin Cavallo, who is going to Crane School of Music in Potsdam and studying music education. Yes, seniors, thank you for sticking with the program all of these years, for your talent, dedication. I know these underclassmen look up to you so much, and especially over the last crazy 2 years, I'm so grateful that you all stuck with the program, and I really had such a great year with you all. So proud of you all. So now I'd like to move on to a few awards that I'm handing out, and so I would like to acknowledge Lily Bodwin as the mixed chorus secretary and Rachel Goldberg as alto section leader. Come on down. Thank you. All right, next up we have the Pursuit of Excellence in Music Award, and I have 4 students who are receiving this award. So I'd like to start with Heather Cacase, who has been in All-County for years and was also in the 2020 All-State Chorus this year. So Heather, come on down. Next up, she's not here, but I have to acknowledge Leanne Nicholas for all of her years in All-County and for just always knowing her part, being such a leader in this chorus. So Leanne, this one's for you. Next up for the Pursuit of Excellence in Music, we have Tyler Hoppersole, All-County and 2020 All-State Vocal Jazz. Finally, we have Gabby Sferlaza, and I have to take a deep breath before all of these accolades. All-County, 2019 All-State Chorus, 2020 All-State Chorus, 2021 All-Eastern Chorus, and 2021 All-State Chorus National alternate. So next up, we have the Director's Award for Chorus. This is for a student that has not only had incredible music accomplishments, but also is just always helping out in whatever way they can. And so I'd like to award Brooke Kubelka the Director's Award for Chorus. And last but not least, we have the National School Choral Award, which if they win, their name is hung on a plaque in the chorus room for eternity. And this, again, are for students with a high skill level, many accomplishments throughout high school, leaders, and so I couldn't choose between these two. So for the National School Choral Award 2021, Caitlin Cavallo and Aiden Kelly. We have a round of applause for all of our seniors in the choral program. Before we sing our final song, I just would like to give a thank you to administration, Mr. Defendini, Dr. Thompson, Mr. Herman, Ms. Martinez, all of my colleagues up at the high school. They're the best around. Our new director, Mr. Warnikowski, for all of the support. Shout out to Danielle Tucker and Eric Hulse for being here and for supporting these students over the years. Thank you, Mr. K, for all of your help over this year as well. Really appreciate that. Also our accompanist and my dear friend, Mr. Joe Franzino. Special shout out, and I'm making you come up here to take a bow for this. Ms. Capasso for all of your
Mrs. Capasso!
And last but not least, I just have to thank all of you in the chorus this year. We've been singing with our masks on all year. Distancing 12 feet, then 6 feet. Thank you for sticking with it this year. I think we've been able to accomplish some absolutely incredible things. I'm just so proud of you all, and I hope that you had a great year in chorus because I had a great year with you all. And we've been so lucky to be able to do this year. I hope you know that to be able to sing and make music this year has been such a special thing, and I hope you remember it forever. Even if it wasn't ideal, we still did the absolute best we could, and I think you guys did an incredible job this year. So give it up for yourselves. So the last part of the tradition is the seniors got to choose a senior song for this year, and they decided on a song called Homeward Bound, which Homeward Bound is a personal favorite of me and Mrs. Tucker, and I know that a lot of the seniors here sang it with Mrs. Tucker. It was performed at All Districts last year, and this was the song they chose this year, and we hope you enjoyed. This is dedicated to our seniors this year. We love you, and we'll miss you tremendously next year. So everyone, let's come back to our spots for our final song.
In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, and the sky is clear and red, when the sun
start by thanking someone who's been a mentor to us over the last 4 years. He's helped us out through jazz chorus, music theory, all that stuff. He's always been there when we need something, and we just really appreciate everything that he's done for us. Mr. K, will you please accept these flowers? And next, we want to thank someone super, super special to us. She's always been there, musically and not musically. She's been there through the musical, through the last, more than 4 years. It's been since middle school. And she's just always been a beacon of light in our lives. She's always there. We have a couple of things to give to you. First, we have some flowers. We got a baton for you.
Oh my goodness! It's engraved!
Yes.
That's so cool. Thank you.
And then we put together a little poster.
It's okay. It's okay.
We need hot glue.
Yes, I'm gonna give this back to you, the hot glue. Thank you guys so much.